everyone, how are you doing today? Today is Tuesday and I'm so happy to be on here. It's been a while since I've been on my page just to talk to everyone about my business. And so today I thought I'd come on because it was such a great day today. So let's get started, right? Uh, well, if anyone who's new on this page, my name is Gwendo. I am a digital business mentor, coach, and business owner. I started this business about more than a year ago because my husband and I wanted to just have an affordable life. We are always looking for a second stream of income. And so this was kind of like a side hustle for us, right? And, we've always been an adventurous couple. We've always been searching for something to do, searching for different business opportunities. And we have people coming to us all the time asking us if we want to invest with them into different businesses. But some of them just doesn't work out, and some of them just requires just too much money, and we couldn't afford it. So always looking for something, and this happens to be the business that we found and we were introduced to actually, and we couldn't be happier. So just to give you a little background on me a little bit, I used to be a marketing specialist and as well, and I used to be a wedding planner, floor designer, and I own an e-commerce. Yes, I used to sell kids clothing and kids baby gears online. So let me tell you the story of mine, the journey on how and when I started my first online business selling kids clothing. That was when I didn't have a job. We were starting our family, just resting up. But I knew that I want to have my own business, and I knew that we need another income source with our new baby coming. So uh, I did some research and I realized that the children's market is booming because everyone is having babies. Because I used to work I was doing wedding business and I knew everyone's getting married. So the next step in their life is having kids, right? So having kids. With that said, I figured, hey, why not? Let's sell kids clothing, kids baby gear. I'm sure everyone would need it, right? So I set it out to look for different products online, so doing my research, and there were so many zillions and zillions. And so I found a trade show where you would go and you would get to see different products, new products coming out, the hottest product in the market, and you would get to meet companies and wholesalers where you can become a buyer and buy the products to sell on your as your business. And going there with no knowledge of anything and just open mind, I saw all these different brands of things and clothing and children's gear, and I was just so amazed about the technology and innovation. So I was just really happy. And then I came and I saw these brands that I know about that are really popular. And I've seen my friends use it. So I was like, okay, let's sell these, thinking in my head that these brands would not need to be marketing because it market itself because it's so popular already. So I went and I introduced myself, trying to order the product, and to my surprise, they wouldn't let me. Why? Because I'm new. Uh, so these top companies of products only works with um, website or this business owners who has been established already, who already have a few years down, in their belt, who had ROI, who can show them sales report that they sell before they let you represent them. I did not know that. So my idea of selling top brands didn't work out. I went to the next phase to look for other brands. And I found all these other new innovative brands. And I was like, yay, they accept me. And so I was like, yes, I'm going to sell them. But because they are not well known brands yet, I would have to do a lot of marketing to get that brand out, right? Which is fine because I used to be a marketing specialist. So that wasn't a big deal for me. I knew exactly what I was doing. So we got all of our stuff, all of our orders, contact information. We went home excited. I registered my business. I had to register with the city, the county. I had to post my business on newspaper to make sure it's legit. And if there's anyone who would oppose my business, I had 30 days to wait for that. If anyone opposed to it, I had to change the business name. Yes, all that nitty gritty. And then I had to build my own website. So I didn't know how to build a website. So I used an online, subscription uh, site, which is kind of like Shopify, where they build an e-commerce site for you, and you just follow their steps and the template and however you want it. So I used that, and I used the basic because I didn't have a lot of money to start up. So I used the basic, which is not very pretty, which is very standard. And then next up was to go and purchase the merchandise. This was the hard part because you would have to have a lot of money on hand to purchase these merchandise, bring it home, and hold inventory so they can sell them. Because, if you don't have merchandise, how can you sell, right? So I bought a lot of things, a lot of items, thinking that it would sell. Came home, stacked them up, categorized them by size, colors, and different categories. Excited, and then so now comes the time where I have to enter them into the Shopify website. So I have to label each and every one of them separately with a different number, so that when a customer click on the item, it would alert me to give me the right item number so I can send to them the right item, right? Um, that took a lot of time because if you have hundreds of products in different sizes and colors and style, you have to do double, triple of that. Let's say if you have um, 2 shirts in pink and white, you have to provide pink and white size small, and you have 20 of them. So you have to create 20 duplicates of that item and then enter into the Shopify, right? And then I had to purchase packaging supplies, uh, labels, postage, a scale to make sure my items aren't too heavy. And then I had to make sure that I can bring it to the post office to send out. So that's the part. And then also I have to make sure all my payment links is linked to each other so that when customer pays for it, it goes to my account, or vice versa if I have to do a reimbursement, a refund. Next step is basically I have to advertise. So I got everything up. I was so excited. I spent nights and days, and I got it up, and I let everyone know about it, friends and family know about it. And a week gone by, nothing was sold. I could not believe myself that nothing was sold. I was like, how is that possible? How can anyone not like these stuff, right? So I went and searched on how to market my business, how to advertise this different business through different platforms, how to create blogs so that people can search for it. And I had to write blogs every day to link to my website so people can search for it organically so that I don't have to pay for ad. And I have to run my ads on Facebook. I have to do all that as well. I have to learn everything. But when I searched online for all these tutorials, it was a lot of work because everyone had different ways of doing it. And they're going to give you just the top of the line because why? They want you to hire them to market your business. So they're not going to show you all the details about it, right? So just learning about 80% from online, I try my best. And you know what? I ended up spending so much time working. I didn't have time with my husband. He had to help me as well. We always doing inventory. Um, there's always times where we're staying up late at night to figure out the inventory. If I make one mistake on the labeling of my item on Shopify, I have to redo everything. There's nights when I had to sit there and design flyers, banners, advertising, marketing, posters to market my business. And then I realized, wait, how do I track customers who check out, who didn't put the items in the cart but didn't check out? How do I let them know if to remind them to purchase the item again because they forgot? That means I have to go get a software, register for a different software to put onto my site so that it can track those and send out alerts to people. Hey, you forgot to check out, or hey, we have a sales coming up. All these marketing softwares I have to pay extra for. And then I just realized, oh my goodness, my purpose of starting this business is so that I can have flexible time when I have a baby. I can have better ROIs. I have control of my hours and my pay. But I realized I'm sitting here unable to get out my desk because I'm constantly trying to work on inventories and marketing. And then I skipped out on, vacations because I'm still building my business. I don't have time or money to go on vacation. Everything I've always wanted, I end up doing the opposite because I started my business. And you know what? I started without any help. And so just telling you this today, it brings back so many memories and so many sad memories for me because I was all alone. So then that's why when I found this business, it was literally the universe has dropped a pot of gold on my lap because it has provided me everything that I wanted and that I needed back then that I couldn't have. It has a system that runs on its own. It has automated email that handles all the inquiries for me. It has all the training and resource for marketing that I didn't know where to look for. And there's also the greatest thing is a community of people who are always here to show me the way and show me how to do certain things so that I don't make the same mistakes and that it would shorten my time in building my business. And and that was what I did not get with my other business. I did not get the support except for family. I did not get the support from anyone. I even reached out to some friends who were selling items online to ask for advice on how to do certain things. And you know what? It was shocking to me that none of them give me the advice that could help me. None of them were willing to give me the details of how they did the business. And I'm thinking about it now, it's just so saddened to me that that was the reality of starting your own business. You're all on your own. You won't be successful until you have a team of people doing your business for you. You will be struggling and trying to survive the first few years because you have to do everything on your own. I was my own CEO. I was my own products researcher. I was my own marketer. I was my own R&D. I was my own analyst. I was my own emailer, business, customer service. Everything was just me, even shipping, right? And this business that we found has everything already set up for me. All I had to do is the small percentage of marketing, which also comes with training courses where I can learn from real advice from real people, not just top of the line, and people who I come to and ask for a deeper dive into the business. And I didn't get that back then. So this business is so wonderful and so great that when I saw the opportunity, I jumped into it right away because I've experienced the hardship and the struggle a business owner, a new business owner had to go through when starting a business alone. And now I just started my business about a year ago alone, but yet I'm still going on vacation. I'm still spending time with my kids. I'm smiling constantly because I did not have to sit in front of a computer all day to do inventory or to do anything. And that's the great thing about the business. So if you're looking to start a business, or if you're looking or you want to know how to start a business, watch our workshop. Maybe you can learn a few things or two, and maybe you might be able to figure out if this is something you're looking for, or you have been looking for in a long time, if you were like me. And the link is below. So check out our workshop. It's every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're from other, countries, please check the time to make sure it's the right time for you. And there's also replay, so you can always watch replay when you can't catch our workshop. So do not hesitate to look into the business. I am telling you, it is a great business, and I cannot be happier. Thank you, and have a wonderful night.